are approaching an Astromalarian base on a world that has been cut off from the Imperium for decades. I must call your attention to the potential consequences of the extended lack of strict military supervision.
My task is to shed light on what happened in the system. If...
That's what I was talking about. Look at these disgraceful buffoons. Shabby formation, unknown insignia, evident lack of discipline, no senior officer in sight.
When morale sinks low, depravity and laziness sets in. Attention, guardsmen. Inquisitor taking command. You were right, Thorn. They were imposters, ready to spit on Imperial authority.
What scum? A disgrace to the uniforms of their venerable ancestors.
Kill the heretic! Death is a journey. Recoil unclean. Repent. Now, you are gone. I slay in thy name. Terminus est. Loading. running on borrowed time, drukhari, but not for long.
I'm trying to avoid using the word commander, but this lowlife must have been the closest to what they call a leader down here.
I agree. Let's see what his personal possessions tell us.
Inquisitor, your location is close to a Vox station. Suggested course of action. Search the transmission logs.
I'm quite busy down here, tech priest, but yes, that's a good idea. The Xenos taint must be purified. Target locked. Now I'm ready to investigate those transmission logs.
Standing by to analyze inloaded data.
I finished cleaning out the base.
Treacherous Imperial Guard, serving the Dark Elder. The taint runs deep in this subsector. You need to purge this system thoroughly and without mercy, and you cannot trust anyone here anymore.
Inquisitor, during your current deployment, an urgent message was received on the Ecclesiarchy Vox channel. Authorization psalms are valid.
Let me see it.
This is Cardinal Julius Bedivere speaking. I have been informed about the arrival of your vessel and your attempts to establish connection with Imperial authorities. By the powers vested upon me by the Holy Synod, I am asking you to help my diocese. I am currently residing in the Cathedral of Basilica Aurealis, trying to fight the encroaching darkness with my most devout followers and the powers of prayer. Whoever you are, you must be the torchbearer sent by the glorious God Emperor to release us. In the name of Saint Enoch the Sufferer, help us.
The message seems genuine. After the recent events, though, I cannot trust any Imperial authorities in this system. We have already found evidence of the machinations of the Dark Elder and the treachery of the Imperial troops.
For your information, the voice analysis unit in this body detected atypical vocal fluctuations in the last sentence. Data check. The Caligari Registry of Saintly Deeds lists one Enoch the Sufferer, who was betrayed by his most trusted followers.
Oh, clever thinking, Tech Priest. This could be a hidden warning. Recalibrate the teleportarium. I want to avoid the main entrance, where they will likely be waiting for me. Take me to an abandoned section of the cathedral.
Inquisitor, reconnaissance rituals indicate hostile activity in the chambers adjacent to the entrance.
Your hunch was right, Tech Priest. This is indeed a trap.
Clarification needed. Enemy patrol detected in the vicinity. Contact is imminent.
They must have been expecting me to come from the other direction. Target eliminated. Reloading. Kill the heretic! Death is a journey. Target locked. Precious blood. You are guilty. Hostile leader down. I should search him for clues. plot thickens, Captain. Did the sensors pick up any other voidcraft in this segment?
No, Inquisitor. What is it?
These worthless rebels are betraying their kind for the Dark Elder, as I suspected. But they knew details about my investigation, which baffles me. How could they know?
I have no idea, Inquisitor.
Of this Xenoscum is a stain upon the galaxy. I will send your soul screaming into the warp. Dreaming about grace and greatness. Its proud race degenerated into sadistic mongrels. Keep hiding in the webway, drukhari. Ominous Hest. Loading! Reloading. Loading!
According to my calculations, you reached the coordinates where the Cardinal's transmission originated.
I've just found the Cardinal Tech Priest and his guards. This information is redundant.
I beg for your remission, Inquisitor. Redundancy is a sin.
For the Emperor! Target acquired.
My most sincere gratitude, Inquisitor. By the grace of the Emperor, you have deciphered my warning.
I should execute you for treason. What was this all about?
I deserve no forgiveness. But before you rightfully sentence me, please hear my plea. I was imprisoned, tortured, and mentally manipulated by these Xenos Reavers for a long time. Let me help you in your sanctified duty.
So, they made you lure me into their trap.
You and others in the past. These monsters are plundering our worlds. We've been lost in the darkness, Inquisitor.
These Xenos have been allowed to carry on unchecked. They were already waiting for me on the relay station and set up the trap here in no time. What is their secret, Cardinal?
I have no idea, I swear. But they know everything. Their ways are efficient. Terrible, but efficient.
Inquisitor, Category 5.8 fluctuations in the Immaterium in your vicinity.
A warp gate?
Pattern is consistent with the Dark Eldar webway portals.
Cardinal, we have not finished. Find a shelter nearby. Is a journey.
Inquisitor. Now!
The Dark Eldar are masters of torture and manipulation. Yet he managed to break their thrall over him and warn me. He was almost begging for judgment.
Weakness is like the rot. Once it sets in, it's only a matter of time until it destroys everything.
Once the Imperium lost the Aureus system, these worlds fell prey to a great menace. We can't execute everyone who couldn't resist the powers of the drukhari.
Inquisitor, the etheric alpha spectrometer finished the analysis of the warp signatures detected around the last drukhari webway portal.
Tell me that this is leading somewhere. I'll be quite dissatisfied if I cannot deliver judgment upon those who are responsible for the destruction in the system.
Xenorite triangulation subroutines identified the same signatures on a deserted void station in the system. Note that this method is considered as a grade Gamma tech heresy.
I need results, Omnicron. I don't care about your meddling with the Xenorite technology.
Statement recorded for future reference. On the subject, etheric triangulation subroutines identified familiar signatures on a deserted void station. 90.7% probability that the webway gate was opened from these coordinates.
Then we have a long, exhausting piece of work ahead of us in this accursed system. Good work, Tech Priest. This abandoned station is definitely used by the Dark Eldar. I can finally pay my...
You should be reminded that the drukhari use the arteries of the webway that can offer them a swift escape.
Indeed. They also need solid webway gates to transport human slaves to their otherworldly bastions. There must be something vital to their plans I can destroy around here. Dark. There will be no mercy given or taken. This was your last raid, drukhari. Target in sight. Proud race degenerated into sadistic mongrels. You are living on borrowed time, drukhari, but not for long.
Signatures indicate that this contraption is used as an anchor between real space and the webway.
It's high time to seal the gates then. Let's see how they react.
How dare you to interfere with our work, you arrogant monkey!
Look who has crawled back to receive judgment.
I will cut out your tongue for your disrespect. I am one of the Cabal of the Jagged Maze. We are the masters of the dark pathways that lead to the Sunless Camorra. You cannot stop us.
Stop what? You are kidnapping Imperial citizens. You are nothing but cowards.
Kidnapping? That's endearing. We have taken millions of your kind, you fool. You have abandoned entire...
The Emperor doesn't abandon anyone. I am here.
You were only with...
Then you should return to your true master and frolic at the feet of Slaanesh.
For this, I...
The mere existence of this Xenos scum is a stain upon the galaxy. Know the Xenos. Kill the Xenos. The Xenos taint must be purified.
Admirable work, Inquisitor. I wish you could bring that Xenox corpse to me. My vibroscalpels thirst for drukhari blood.
This kind of personal commitment is somewhat unexpected from me, Magos.
The Dark Elder are an elusive race we rarely have the chance to study. Consider my wish a professional curiosity, with a hint of personal vengeance.
One day I'll find out why you hate the drukhari so much, and how you know so much about them. The wrath of the Emperor is upon you, Xenos! Dark Elder, Jackal's dreaming about grace and greatness. hiding in the webway, drukhari. Xenos taint must be purified. The existence of this Xenos scum is a stain upon the galaxy. The wrath of the Emperor is upon you, Xenos. This fallen race has no place in our galaxy. You are living on borrowed time, drukhari, but not for long. I will send your soul screaming into the warp. This was your last raid, drukhari. I have found an Imperial citizen in Xenos captivity. He seems to be a psyker. Who are you?
My name is Thrall. I think I am. I was a sanctioned psyker, formerly in the service of the planetary governor.
Why did Xenos spare you?
They tortured me. They have broken me. I was their bloodhound. They used me to sniff out high-ranking Imperials like you.
So, this is how they knew about my every move.
I had dreams about you. I felt your burning dedication. I felt your wrath. They were afraid of you, you know.
You could have warned me telepathically.
I guess. Yes. I can remember the last time I had thoughts and decisions. There was just the pain and the lack of pain.
The place has been cleaned. The Reavers of the Cabal of the Jagged Maze has been stopped. I consider this operation a success.
I probably don't need to remind you that Cabals send out numerous raiding parties. If this murderous witch told you the truth, there must be other Dark Elder forces working in other isolated regions of the subsector, trying to enslave whole worlds.
I'm counting on that, actually. We should teach them a lesson while they think they're safe. But for now, my work here is done. Magos, I need an explanation why you, as a genitor, are so well versed in the forbidden drukhari law.
And you're absolutely right. I told you that all of this was classified, but for the sake of transparency, I will tell you the truth. I grew up on a small mining colony that fell prey to a Dark Elder raiding party. They took me to an homunculus laboratory. I don't want to go into details. Suffice to say that creature experimented on me, testing the effects of various drugs on the human physique. I was rescued by an Adeptus Mechanicus strike force, who spent a long time studying the various substances in my system. Eventually, I joined their ranks, but I could never forget the atrocities of that despicable Xenox race.
It is indeed a remarkable story. Rest assured,